There was some fun to that sin. And since you ain't going to experience no move of God in your life, you might as well just dive in. What kind of preacher is this? Called and anointed of God? Go on and get all the benefits of it, since God can't do nothing with you. Matter of fact, some of you making us look bad. Where do I go? Where do I go? Let me go on the stage. Let me preach from back here for a little bit. I feel a spirit of hateration. I wish the people on your job didn't know you was a Christian. Then they might come to church when we ask them to come. Now I feel like standing behind the organ. Might be some snipers in the place, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be with us, then do what the Word of God tells us you to do. God is not some abusive father who is looking for another opportunity to take his anger out on you. We discussed it on Sunday. Everything he tells you to do might take away what you think is fun, but it is to make you eligible for experiencing heaven here on the earth. That's how good God is. I don't want you just to get this when you come and cross over Jordan's banks in the sweet by and by. No, I serve a God that goes from glory to glory to glory to glory. Where was the slowdown in that? We went to Proverbs on Sunday. We went to Proverbs. We read Proverbs 3:1 through 10. And every time we read a principle, a law that God gave us, did we not also read a blessing attached to it? Then we went to Genesis, the 4th chapter. You remember that? Genesis 4, like 1 through 7 or 8, somewhere along that lines. Remember that? Well, let's just go there real quick. I know we got past 5, or we might have stopped on 5. Okay. Y'all remember this. We're just going to do a little brief review real quick now that I got y'all fired up and I got everybody listening to me now. Everybody focused trying to see what the dude going to say next. What he going to say? Is he going to cuss? One preacher did, changed my life. One preacher cussed, and he did it on purpose. At a men's meeting, he said, I wanted to get everybody's undivided attention. He had mine, the preacher that cussed. I was like, oh, Lord, this is my pastor, this is my pastor. I'm going to his church. He going to read Genesis and cuss? Genesis 4, you have it? Look with me in verse 1. Now Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain. Said, I have acquired a man from the Lord. Then she bore again, this time his brother Abel. Now Abel was a keeper of the sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in the process of time it came to pass that Cain brought an offering of the fruit of the ground to the Lord. Abel also brought of the firstborn of his flock and of their fat. And the Lord respected Abel and his offering, but he did not respect Cain and his offering, and Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. So the Lord said to Cain, why are you angry? And why has your countenance fallen? I like this part right here because this is a responsibility gospel. If you do well, will you not be accepted? Hold on. Stop reading. Trying to get ahead of the class. Touch your neighbor and say, if you do well, will you not be accepted? If you do well, will you not be accepted? If you do well, will you not be accepted? If you do what you're supposed to do, can't you be blessed just like I'm blessed? That's right. I like God. He's a real father. Hey, son, why are you tripping? Why are you tripping? Listen, if you cleaned up your room like your brother cleaned up his room, like I instructed you both before I went to work, will you not receive a 360 Xbox as well? I'm walking in the blessing right now. I am walking in the blessing. Some haters think that my daddy gave me everything that I have. But you don't understand, Dad was born and raised in the heights. Where you work for yours. The blessing that Naomi and I are walking in right now is because we hear the word, we apply the word. Why am I bringing that up? Because it ain't nothing for me to buy 2 Xboxes if I need to. I ain't bragging. I'm not bragging. But it is what it is. And it wasn't always this way. I noticed a change when I became a man. I put away childish things. It wasn't no age group put on there, because if it was an age group and if there was a certain point in your life where you would automatically start making right decisions, he would have put it in 1 Corinthians 13:11. But Paul didn't say a certain age group. He just said when I was a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child, I spoke like a child. But when I became a man, I, not God, put away childish things. And what does a child want? Everything they way. They don't want much, just everything they way. And that's just not life. For anything that's worth something, there must be sacrifices. So stop calling yourself a Christian if you ain't going to walk the right road. Please. At least be a 007 Christian. Stay under the radar like Bond. Don't be broadcasting your fake Christianity. You messing up the rest of our witness. Just like a bad cop, he make the job harder for the good cops. Get the revelation. If you did what I told you to do, would the outcome not be the same for you? Don't be looking at your brother toe up, and definitely fix your face at me. No, the Bible says he scrunched his face up. Stuck his lip out. Don't that sound like a child to you? I didn't get my way.